So players very much on the up. Siwei presiding over this one. The service judge, Zheng. So the first of our finals from the Bonnie China Masters, just about to get underway. Ma Jin to get us started, top of your picture. Strangely, both teams being Chinese, these two have never met before in live competition, that is. You'd imagine they'd have practiced together at some stage. But it's very much youth versus experience. Youth being in the yellow and black, experience the far end, the top of your picture. Can the youngsters live with their opponents and the occasion? It's going to be interesting. Are they the future of Chinese badminton? That's not to write off the slightly older duo in pink and purple. Oh, beautiful, creating that little seed of doubt down the middle. Power smash from Zhu. 31 years old. Fabulous powering through the youngsters to level up at 3-all. This player, Ma Jin, she has incredible vision and perception skills. She reads the game so early, and she complements Su so well. Didn't get his legs behind the smash there. See how both teams are probing and trying to get their opponents into uncomfortable court positions if they can. Not that these two are uncomfortable pretty much anywhere on the court, but they have sort of set plays where they're strongest, and these two will be fully aware of that, trying to expose them. And of course, it's a very digital age. They'll have studied the footage on video camera, the set plays, and they leave no stone unturned, the Chinese. Make no mistake about it. Very professional in their preparation. Oh, it's a poor leave in the end. It just found the edge of the line. So nothing between them. On the evidence of what we've seen, this is a very close final so far. Well, again, it's that power smash from Qingchen. Doing the damage, just buckling the younger pairing. And more often than not, they're hammering their attack through the middle of the court. For two reasons. It causes a little confusion if there's hesitancy in communication in the yellow duo, but also it kind of just offers no angle in response. Typically, both pairings trying to maintain that attacking formation with the woman at the front, man at the back with the power smash. rally of the match so far, that one. And it's the youngsters that came through. Wonderful tight net shot there, but Ma quick to respond. Good power smash towards the chest of Ma there from Zheng Siwei. But you can see earlier on in that rally just a hint of hesitancy between the yellow team. As I say, they've only played 5 tournaments together. They're not entirely intuitive, although the score not suggesting that. They're competing very, very well. But every now and then you just get a hint that perhaps they're not as au fait with where each other should be as compared to the pink team, which are just that much more experienced, having played so many tournaments together over the years. Indeed, there were semi-finalists of the World Championships last year. Top seeds, top of your picture. That's just spilt long. And again, it's the top seeds that, in this very close encounter, just keeping their nose in front here by a point. Fast, hard drives around the net there. Zheng coming off slightly worse on that occasion. Ma very dialed in already. Look at that. Down on her haunches. Reflexive brilliance from Ma. Zheng quick to get onto that return. Oh, the reverse slice just finds the net. Too much slice on that one. It's arguably one of the toughest shots in badminton. That just trying to get it just right is quite a task. Ranked 72nd in the world, the youngsters in yellow, and 4th the world ranking of the top seeds. By the crowd, generous in their support. All players just fully dialed in, very alert from the off out here. It's made for an intriguing watch. So just 2 points separate the teams at the moment. As we head towards the mid-game interval, the higher seeds then. The 2-point advantage. Spills long. And these two stay in touch. Well, they had a good win in the quarterfinals, did Zheng and Chen. They beat Lu and Hua already. They've made they won the Thai Masters event and won the Brazilian Open as well. So good success for the youngsters. You often see the man, as Zheng did there, and saw Xu doing it a lot yesterday as well, just closing the net down off of the, immediately as the returner, just trying to take advantage of the sort of the short, low serve to try and get as high and hit it back as hard and powerfully as they can. Let's see if it... That's been the standout feature of the match so far, the power of the Zhu smash just buckling more often than not. And then if it doesn't, then Ma quick to respond with some deft touch in the front court. 5-point advantage now then for the top seeds. Like Ma, Qingchen has a wonderful touch around the net and causing problems for the top seeds. Look at this wonderful little drop there. Power smash from Zheng to seal the point. Crowd loved that one. Not having all their own way out here, though, the top seeds. They're having to work extremely hard, and you often see them in defensive position. The face of the future, no doubt, these two. A little greedy with the angle off the return. Look at that, extremely lucky. Some would say very skilled. Bit of both, of course. Well, that was 4 in a row for the youngsters. Pegged back now, though. Wonderful touch from Chen around the net. Such a tight net shot. Watch this, good in defense there. Wonderful block from Zheng to expose Ma. And a good backup here. Look at the touch here. Wonderfully done. And that's the problem, isn't it? When they're lifting too often, they're paying the price because Zhu so strong overhead. Watch this, become the sort of standout feature of the match. More often than not, he kills the point from that pattern of play. Brilliant. Cross court, deceptive. No one even flinched the other side of the net. That's pretty much the first time he's been to the right of Chen with that smash. He's normally been, as I say, pulverizing the shuttle down the middle of the court. Last time he went to Zheng, there was a brilliant reflexive block. Well, credit to her for getting up into the front court, being brave. That's where she wants to be. Being proactive here, good angle there, but couldn't repeat, much to her irritation. And just hanging on to the coattails of the top seeds here. It's a wonderful return taken so early, and it put the top seeds on the back foot throughout. Ma unable to do anything with that brilliant backhand from Zheng. Shoot, not ready. Now he is. Again, I'm sure over time we're going to be seeing more and more of that. Zhu's so effective off the return, just pounces on it so quickly and rushes the player at the net. finish from Zhu, overwhelming again. His power has been something to reckon with so far in this match. And what the yellows have done so well, Zheng and Chen, the youngsters, is they kept Ma pretty much out of the game as often as they can. To no avail, though, because the top seeds now have 4 consecutive game point opportunities. Back-to-back net cords and a bit of solid play, and they're through the opening game then 21-17 after just 16 minutes. So second game to get underway then. It's going to be Ma to serve. Well, it was a good aggressive lift from Chen earlier in the rally to get the top seeds off balance, but no fending that off. Again, the standout feature, Siwei with his power. So the Olympic Sports Centre, Qingchen Gymnasium, filling up. Just over 6,000 seats, and it's getting pretty busy in here as a consequence, because today, such a rich and fulfilling order of play. Li Jure up next against Sun Yu, all Chinese encounter. Chen Long against Lin Dan. That's the big one. That's the blue ribbon event. And we have the 2 Luos, Luo Yang and Luo Yu against Qingchen. She's back in action again for the women's doubles final, and she's complementing Jia Yifan for that one. Then we've got the all-Korean men's doubles to follow as 5th match. So a rich and varied order of play. Sparkling with international icons and stars. Good start for the youngsters here. Good play from Zheng, forcing the error from Ma. Flat hard drive right at her. Normally great with those soft-handed skills, not so then though, didn't have enough time. A little bit of confusion between the 2, Zheng and Chen there. Probably need to play more together, frankly, to tidy up areas like that. Well, of course, the Su smash is insisting that the other team form into the defensive position and back right off. That's the big effect that that has. And then it opens up the court to a little bit more angle, but look at the delight on Chen's face there with that reflexive brilliance in defense. So, Zheng and Chen 6-3 up in this second game. Desperate to keep resurgent here, the youngsters make a real fist of this one. Nice from margin, so good at that. That came to the fore yesterday in their match. against the Malaysians, Pansun and Liu Yang. They won 21-11, 21-11 in 36 minutes. Ma was so effective around the net. And again, hard drive from Zhu's backhand and just rushing Zheng into error. So good at playing above the tape, this man. And encroaching forward so early. As Chen did there so well on the return of serve. Flat forehand then, just spilling wide. Too greedy with the power. Four in a row then for Zhu and Ma. Well, he struck it well, but couldn't clear the net. Plenty of power, quite enough height. Nice touch, read that situation so quickly, did Ma. So quick at closing down those short, low serves. Oh, wonderful smash from Zheng. Got the steep angle required. Snap that down like a rocket. Something that stands out about the youngsters, we know Ma and Zhu do it so well, is their perceptual skills. They know where the spaces are on the court, and they're very, very quick to put the shuttle in the right place, more often than not, and it's really encouraging. Play on, says the umpire. Stop stalling, guys. Wonderful return from Ma. It's been a picture of calm, and at times that calm almost looks like a sort of world-weary look on her eyes, but she's just fully focused. Again, that buckling smash from the 31-year-old Zhu.
11-10 play.
Just when you thought Zheng had struck that beautifully, Zhu was wise to it. Watch this. Powerful backhand drives. Look at that. Zhu onto it like a radar. Oh, yes. Clever angle from Zheng, but Ma just so used to that pattern of play. She's seen it a squillion times before. Watch this. Look how quick she is, look. Well ahead there. Now that's just perception skills and the things that only live match play over the years can bring. Sheer experience come to the fore for Ma. Oh, shame. They had them right where they wanted them. Youngsters with the upper hand there, but denied again as the top seeds stretch their lead. 4 points in a row for them. Confusion. Just perhaps an indication that they have to play just that little bit more often together. That's one in the ear for Zheng, and Chen full of apologies. Oh, wonderful. Good point, stopping the rot then. That was a run of 6 for the top seeds, but negated by the youngsters. Well, you can see these are pretty good lifts from the younger pair, but look, still, it's just relentless. Zhu is just so effective in that pattern of play when it goes up there, and you see that sort of positional play on court. He is, well, the odds are massively in his favour. Look at this, gets his body behind the smash so well, powers through. So just 5 points away from the title now, top seeds. Well, it was a terrific return, but did so well here. The youngsters, they've played a spirited match, but the top seeds have been firing on all cylinders, frankly. Brilliant from Chen. So quick around the net. And she's done a great job in the front of court. Trying her utmost to keep this lady out of the game, and doing a really good job with just that. Lightning fast getting into the front court. So he really has been man of the match for me. And that's brought up 7 consecutive match point opportunities then. Smash from Zheng. Insistent that they want to play on. Crowd lusting after more here. It's been a compelling watch, this one. And these two, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of their faces on our screens over the years. Age on their side, just 18 and 19 years old. They've acquitted themselves well. Brilliant. Crowd responding as well. 2 match points saved, but a long way to go. Another 5 indeed. Just finds the line with that one. Oh, it spills long, and it's the top seeds, Chen and Ma Jin, that come through. They win the title. They were denied at the Singapore Open, but they won't be denied here. Now the Bonnie China Masters winners of 20